That was the perfect call out there. Once he got the blocks, he made a move. He was headed to the end zone.
Easy, got him excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hearing nothing hate to say. Let them talk about us. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away with the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it. I'm in New York and we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room. Hop on the flight, take a trip to Peru. Yeah, hop in the whip that is missing the roof. My woman a fire, just look at my boo. I'm no muddy, I'm feeling like Bruce. Ooh. I don't need much, ability to do. Ooh. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules.
Yo.
Meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Do it and repeat. Hey, I ain't hearing nothing hate to say. Let them talk about us. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around us. I kill it and then I walk away with the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it. Every week I got a mission to get it. Hop on a flight and then finish in business. I'm sitting in business, just look at the ticket. A traveling man, I'm switching the pivot. Why would I talk about it when I live it? I know that you live it, I know that you mad. Putting up numbers and flipping it.
Quarterback, dang.
Came a long way. Been a long way, real long way. And it's still that way. Still that way. Still broad day. Live that way. Drill that way. Came a long way. Real long way. Been a long way. Real long way. And it's still that way. 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 Eastside Johnny. Pull up with the mob. Real John got it. Grinding from the bottom. Blood on my hands, ain't no dirt on my body. Whip big body. Block, get a bill, real big problem. Whole lot of prize. That's something you don't know nothing about it. Still that way. You ain't built that way. I been more in pain. Waiting broad day. Really short fuse. Had a long day. Body like wow. Like. You know I'm an east side, big TDE, step a whole rep. That. Top dog since top ramen now, steak and lobster with a shrimp. Big. Put a ribbon on it, get you gift. Rap. Bet that. Real never switch that. Came a long way. Came a long way. Came a long way. Came a long way. Been a long way, real long way. And it's still that way. Still that way. Still that way. Still broad day. Live that way. Drill that way. Came a long way. Real long way. Been a long way. Real long way. And it's still that way. 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 Woo. This not a drill. Bucket of ice on me, how should I chill? Scoping your mouth, watch how I know how I'm rocking, you know how I'm built. Still in the trenches, we out in the field. If she in her bag, then it's Prada Chanel. The is fake, but she popping for real. Still that way. Run up if you feel that way. You can get this work, but the work don't ship, cause it really don't feel that way. Seen a whole lot of rapping and a whole lot of get like ice. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Talk to me nice. You know I'm an east side, big TDE, step a whole rep. That. Top dog since top ramen now, steak and lobster with a shrimp. Fat. Big. Put a ribbon on it, get you gift. Rap. Bet that. Real never switch that. Came a long way. Came a long way. Came a long way. Came a long way. Been a long way, real long way. And it's still that way. Still that way. Still that way. Still broad day. Live that way. Drill that way. Came a long way. Real long way. Been a long way.
can teach you how to get paid, how to get by, and how to get fly. I can teach you how to get cake, if not the whole thing, at least a little slice.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Excuse me.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. We'll talk about this Jets defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
Now it's Mahomes again. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. On 1st down, Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of... Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
Let's go.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offense.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Mahomes to throw once more. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. Now Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelce. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Carl Lawson able to record his 5th sack of the season. Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. The Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now the second-year man back from injury. It's Breece Hall. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. On play action. Now Rodgers. This one finds Wilson downfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson. And the Jets have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Rodgers will throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 45 yards. And the Chiefs are once again back in front. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 2. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now Hall to start the drive. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total scary. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. There's a short one caught by Uzama. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Haven't met a defense coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have moved out in front. Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense?
Oh, the ball is out. Edwards-Helaire lost it, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive. The last time they had the ball, that cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting them the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
Then the Rollins is falling now.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. You talk about this Jets defense. They were strong last week.
You guys hear me?
Over New England.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense.
Oh, excuse me.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And they won't
We're going to score the Chiefs there.
And it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly.
Eluding the pressure right. Shifts by him, and they're able to get this one across the 35. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there, getting him the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Paul want to give up the middle. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 1. Rodgers there on target to Wilson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 27. They'll set up the screen for Hall. Breaks through the contact and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Now Rodgers caught on the slant. His first catch, good for 9 in the 1st down.
Lazard gets the 1st down, and I still have to refer to my notes to remember that he was actually undrafted out of Iowa State.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Michael Carter taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Now a 2nd and 10. Now a 7th-round surprise from a year ago. It's Isaiah Pacheco. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes now to throw. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 13 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. Butker's kick here is good, and the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game. Trailing here in the first half still, but maybe, Charles, that'll help them get some momentum back. First the forced fumble, and then they're able to get a field goal out of it.
And down in the game, they came out and created their own opportunity on one side of the ball and did get points out of it, as you mentioned. Complimentary football right there as they try to bring this one back to even.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game.
There he goes, right side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Finding Gray on the out route. entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Pacheco going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Now here's Mahomes, and that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City.
Trying to come back.
Kadarius Toney from 3 yards out, and the Chiefs are able to cut into that
They
deficit.
go for 2. That's all I wanted.
Timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Good.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception.
Oh my God.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Rodgers. This one deep for Wilson. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdowns. Passes. And the Jets are able to add on to their first-half lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Damn. Yep. Wow. Patrick Mahomes got more stolen yards than me.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier. Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
44.
So he's been been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Rodgers now on first down. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Hall again. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 136 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. 4 touchdowns. Passes now for Aaron Rodgers, and the Jets add 6 to their lead. Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here. Throwing now is Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On second down, here's Mahomes.
Oh.
On the run, but that's going to be incomplete. The Chiefs on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is third down and 12. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. The ball comes out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Bitch.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is...
And now off to the races, down the right side. A big pickup of 38. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But there used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Jets have taken a 5-touchdown lead. They'll try and run it up the middle. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Down the right sideline. He may get... And oh, at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
Ball again on second down. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Here's Hall again. Breece Hall. The race is on. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have got it on cruise control. Rodgers going to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Mahomes now on 1st down. It's Kelsey on the ground. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead. Here's a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Butker's kick here is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. This is Lazard with a catch out left. Oh, good move. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 46 yards. On 1st down, Rodgers. And Lazard's got it again. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Carter. He's got a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets are pouring it on. Eluding the pressure right. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Well, after that, it's not hard to see where the momentum is pointing because it's squarely on his side after a heads-up play to jog that one in for another 2 points.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. Down the sideline he goes. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick 6, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the second quarter, my goodness.
I love the expression, my goodness indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He'll go underneath here to Elliott. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brent, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10, and he gets in. No one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by James. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Mahomes now on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. John Franklin Myers with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and they will remain well behind.
It's hard to be surprised at the miss there with the way this first half has gone. Here they were hoping to get some sort of momentum to carry them into the locker room, but even this doesn't pan out.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Gonna look deep for Wilson. That's caught inside the 20. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Teddy Bridgewater, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. From there we say, so long, America. Hello, England. As we head over the Atlantic to check out the action in London. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Trevor Lawrence leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. And then one more to highlight, Monday Night Football. That'll be a good one between the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants. We were treated to a strong first half from the new Jet, Aaron Rodgers. He had a half for the ages, touchdown pass after touchdown pass. He threw a month's worth of touchdowns in just those first 2 quarters of play.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 70 yards. And the Jets extend their lead yet again. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2. They're going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
On first down, Mahomes. That's complete to Tony. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. So from the 37, here's second down and a yard. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and off play action. Here's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Quincy Williams Mahomes worked his way back for that sack.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witch.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Back to the ground with Hall. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Carter. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Now it's Rodgers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Hard throw, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Well, the only silver lining on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone, but still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities and capitalize with points.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he is across midfield from one 49 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Now Mahomes, complete, the tight end Kelsey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And it's straight, it's Pacheco. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards down to the 13. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the counter, Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Elliott. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Mahomes now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Travis Kelce, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Jets take it over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And that's caught inside the 35. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 61 yards. They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Jets just continue to roll. Rodgers will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And they will remain well behind.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 41.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run with Hall.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Carter will try the right side.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Carter. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Evades him at the 10, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Carter is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Carter. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Michael Carter taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Running with Elliott. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. No reason not to try it there. And they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards. They'll look to throw here. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw again. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head. Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or 2 about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point. But being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve. This one deep for Wilson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson 96 yards. And the Jets are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Now it's Mahomes again. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 20, here's second and a yard. Mahomes going to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to get the football back at their own 17. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, it hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On the counter, Carter. He's got it to the 43 here. And they're going to speed things up here. On 2nd down, Wilson. Flushed out right. He finds Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now it's Wilson. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown! Mecole Hardman from 10 yards out. And the Jets continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. They're going to try and run. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Hall. And the ball is knocked out, and it's scooped up by the Jets.
Me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Carter on the toss right. Able to slither by. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Michael Carter, 43 yards. And the Jets take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Wilson going to throw for it. Flush to his right. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's James. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Quick slant to Valdez-Scantling. Mahomes to MVS there for the Kansas City first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Now 3rd down and 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Bryce Hall. There he goes, right side. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They'll run with Carter. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Michael Carter, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Jets take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line. And the try for 2, unsuccessful. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Mahomes now on first down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectations.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all, because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing secondary.
That'll be caught by James. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll set up the screen to Carter. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to, if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to... So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Wilson wants to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Giants, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be off to Minneapolis.
Yeah. If I did it, then I did it right. Yeah. This ain't happened for me overnight. Yeah. Bet against me, you gon' pay the price. Yeah. Down to business, I ain't playing nice. Yeah. So ahead of y'all, I'm out of sight. Yeah, when you poppin', they don't wanna slice. Yeah, greed and envy, that's a part of life. Yeah, mediocre, that just won't suffice. Better now than ever. Ain't no cracking under pressure. The boy is clever. If I did it, it was stellar. Nobody fresher. Stop complaining, man, my head hurts. These catchy records ain't nothing really but a walk in the park for me. Heard the catalog, you know I got some scars on me. Just getting started, you don't really wanna start with me. It's John Kill, I would sacrifice a heart in me for family, high roller. But you wouldn't know it by the way that I wrote up. Career lifespan looking good, it ain't slowing. One after another, man, I just keep going and going and going. Yeah, if I did it, then I did it right. This ain't happened for me overnight. Bet against me, you gon' pay the price. Down to business, I ain't playing nice. Yeah. So ahead of y'all, I'm out of sight. Yeah. When you poppin', they don't wanna slice. Yeah. Greed and envy, that's a part of life. Yeah. Mediocre, that just won't suffice. Keep myself grounded, that's a piece of me that I won't let go. No matter what level I reach, I promise to hold it close. Ain't gotta tell me this hitting different, man, I already know. How are you claiming we had a baby, we ain't never spoke? I don't be out here with random women on the road. They want a DNA test to prove it, I'm like, here you go. I could've saved you a bunch of time and told you the results. Looking for hush money from me, you ain't gon' get it though. Historic, rain on my parade, I keep walking and ignore it. Just part of the game, yeah, it comes with the territory. It's just another day, man, I'm used to it downpouring. It's nothing. If I did it, then I did it right. Yeah. This ain't happened for me overnight. Yeah. Bet against me, you gon' pay the price. Yeah. Down to business, I ain't playing nice. Yeah. So ahead of y'all, I'm out of sight.